Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. So this is our 7th video for today because I'm feeling productive today, so I just want to make an extra video of our hero spotlight. And for this time, we are going to discuss about Nika. So let's go to the hero button in the journals button and then let's go to the legendary tab. Here's Nika. She's one of the sisters. And she's part of the trio, April, Leafy, and there's Nika. So we are going to discuss about Nika first. We are going to check out her skill set. So the passive is Test Success. Afflicts the attacker with stun for 3 turns upon receiving damage 1 time per round. Her first skill is Punishing Pipe. Deals 187% damage to one enemy. And 60% chance to afflict target with stun for 4 turns. When it comes to her second skill, it says here Gatling Barrage. Deals 127% damage to all enemies and 55% chance to afflict target with Bleed to deal 55% damage every turn for 3 turns. So those are her skill set. Now we are going to check her out further. So you can see in the hero introduction, she is just a little kid. You can see these pigtails. They are really cute because they are accessorized with this, I don't know, hair clips. They are really colorful. You can see her outfit, and for her weapon, she has this Gatling gun. Really strong for a kid, right? You can see the illustration. Marinos Island Marine Military Engineer. So imagine that. She's only a kid, but she's a Marine Military Engineer. This is the default mode, and this is the battle. I think she has to crank this up in order for the bullets to come out. Really scary for a kid. So we are going to check out her skill preview. That's the basic attack, and yes, she's cranking up that crank. I think it's called a crank, right? And now for the first skill. She's going to clobber that enemy using her Gatling gun. That must be very painful. When it comes to the second skill, that's scary. Now for the hero story. Knight Nika, sex is female. Nation is Lenombe. Hero tier is legendary or legendary grade hero. Element is machine. She's just 14 years old. Race Tori clan. Tori. Okay, so position is defense or defense type hero. Birthday is on February 12. A Navy military engineer of Marinos Island. When Nika was a child, she's already a child. She's still 14. So, okay, probably they're trying to describe her as when she was a much younger child. Nika lost her father in an airship crash. Glenn adopted her with April and Leafy. So technically they are not really sisters, I guess. Despite her difficult surroundings, she did not lose her bright smile and grew up with a cheerful personality. However, people shook their heads and considered Nika a tomboy because she was too cheery. She joined the Marinos Island Navy with April to no longer be a burden to Glenn. The reason for joining the Navy of Marinos Island, which was even farther than Lenombe, was because her father was in the Marinos Navy before he became an adventurer. Even after joining the Navy, Nika's free spirit did not dissipate and was branded a troublemaker for acting based on her mood and causing a lot of trouble. But in that mischievous nature lies a mature side that cares for her family, so she does not do anything that may make April worry. She learned how to handle machines from Glenn since she was young. With these skills, she joined the Navy as an engineer. Many acknowledge her skill, even saying she would not lose to veterans who already have worked for dozens of years. But Nika thinks repairing a finished machine is boring, so she spent time on creating a new invention every day. That's a very what I'm trying to say is that's a very interesting background story. So that's Nika. Now we are going to check out her Fate Core, and I'm pretty sure you know which Fate Core is that. It's under the Idol Fate Core theme or the Synergy Fate Core theme. So you can see there are 2 gold Fate Cores in this Fate Core theme. One is Genai. So any character that will be with her in the team will be able to benefit this electronic sound, increases critical damage of all allies equipped with Idol Team Fate Core by 10%. And if Nika happens to be with April, her sister, she'll be able to benefit this Sweet Smile passive. This is the gold passive of the Idol Fate Core team or Synergy Fate Core team, which says increases effect resist of allies equipped with Idol Fate Core team by 10%. And you can see here there are 2 blue Fate Cores. One is Aiden, the other one is Sabrina. And here are the black Fate Cores. And one of them is actually Nika. Violet Sound Nika. Nika, who has become an idol in the parallel world of a new timeline. As the second eldest of the trio group, she is known for using personally customized instruments during shows. But she often brings out rather eccentric customizations that causes the audience and even the residents around the show to file a complaint. Still a troublemaker even in the parallel world. So you can see here, the passive has this little star. This is the special passive of the Idol Synergy. Well, actually, this is a kinda a unique Fate Core theme because for the 3 sisters, Nika, April, and Leafy, they have this little star. It says here decreases damage received by 10% for each living ally besides self for 12 turns at the start of round. But whereas for the grown-ups, let's say for Monica, Wilkis, Sabrina, Aiden, and even Genai, they have this Superstar. So little star are for the kids, but for the mature members, they have Superstar, which purges 1 buff from the target when attacking 1 time per round. Increases on attack by 30%, remove one using a skill. You can see these guys, mature guys over here, and girls, have the Superstar. Whereas for Nika, Leafy, you can see little star. See? So you really have to pay close attention to that. Now let's take a closer look at Nika. So they are grown up over here. You can see they have this terno. Everyone in this group are wearing white. This is the appearance effect. You can see a more colorful and cheerful background. It's Violet Sound Nika. This is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. For the exclusive equipment, you can see it's this one. Her Gatling gun really looks fancy. It has this flower design. And if you're going to purchase this costs about 20,000 ses, and her attack will be increased by 30 and combat power will be increased by 10,000. Nika's exclusive equipment. This instrument was personally customized by her. Unfortunately, her excessive customization often comes together with countless complaints after the show. It's kinda sad. It seems that she's always a troublemaker even in the parallel world. So we're just going to equip this. Just check out the illustration before we go to the skill preview. So this is the basic attack. You can hear there's this strange sound, and also there are purple effects, even blue ones. This is the first skill. And you can definitely see the background has changed, even there is some music and a lot of sparkly things. Just like a K-pop idol. Now, this is the second skill. Wow, I really like it. Really colorful. So those are the skill animation for this particular Fate Core theme of Nika. And she has another one. It's an orange Fate Core under this event Fate Core theme. And it's under the Christmas event. You can see here, Holidays Nika. Nika from the parallel world who always brings gifts to kids at nearby orphanages every holiday season. Every winter, Nika visits nearby orphanages and assists April. As she insists that there should be only one Santa, she wears a rabbit-themed handmade uniform painted in festive colors. And since this is an orange faith core, there are no changes when it comes to the skills. And also, this is not for free. You can purchase this for 15,000 blue crystals. That means you really need to use money. But there's this event before wherein we can choose among the event's Fate Core theme. Orange Fate Core theme, yes. One of them is Nika and Leafy. But it so happens that I chose April since I'm using her a lot under the Lilongbe team. Because you can see, this one is still in grayscale form, whereas April's image is colored. That means I already got this. So we are going to take a closer look. You can see this more festive costume. She has this Christmassy effect. Then for the illustration, you can see this Holidays Nika. This is the default mode and this is the battle mode. So not all orange Fate Cores have exclusive equipment, but for this in particular, they have one. And you can see this candy cane style Gatling gun. It's really nice. I really like this one. And for the skill preview, oh wait, we are going to check out the price first, because just in case we want to, or some of you want to buy this. It costs about 15,000 says, and as always, her attack will be increased by 30 and combat power by 10,000. Nika's exclusive equipment, since her costume resembles a rabbit, her weapon is also made to look like a rabbit's paw. Rabbit's paw? For real? It doesn't even look like a rabbit's paw to me. Rabbit's paw? I don't see any rabbit's paw. And even her attire, it doesn't even look like a rabbit. So we are going to check out the skill preview. So that's the basic attack. And for the first skill, you can see star effect. Now for the second skill. Oh, there are a lot of stars and confettis. Really festive. So those are the Fate Cores of Nika. Now we are going to the Manage Heroes button because I'm pretty sure I have a copy of her.
You won't defeat me, sir.
So I never used Nika at all. So she's just somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure. So okay.
Wait, this is where it starts.
I have the Black Fate Core of Nika, but as for the orange one, I don't have it because I chose April over her. Since I use April often rather than Leafy or Nika. And it so happens that I happen to have the festive version of the exclusive equipment. As you can see, I have 2 copies. I think I have more than 2 copies, but then I use them to craft a newer one because you can actually put together 2 particular exclusive equipments in the door to creation, but it has to be of the same grade. So let's say I have an orange exclusive equipment, right? So I only need to combine 2 orange grade exclusive equipment. So I cannot do it if one is in orange and the other one is in black, or let's say gold. So it has to be of the same grade. So I happen to have this one and I just equipped it on her. As you can see, she has the festive or holiday exclusive equipment. Now, we are going to check out the gears. She is a defense type hero, right? So she is up front. Therefore, we want to make her tanky. Unless you want to use her damaging skills. So, you can see here, there's debuff. Afflicts the attacker with stun for 3 turns upon receiving damage. So, it's good. Decreases damage received by 10% for each living ally. There's our front. So, I guess this is more of the tanky side, really. Chance to afflict target with stun and bleed. So, okay, she has debuffing skill. So therefore, even though we want to use gears that are of the tanky side, particularly effect resist, since she's a front effect resist set, HP set, or vitality set, and that's the one that will increase the HP. There's also fortification set that will increase defense, so it's up to you if you're going to mix and match. So currently, since I'm not using her, again, I just equip random gears, and as you can see here, I put 2 sets of fortification set that will really increase her defense to 20 and another 20, so that's 40% increase of defense. And I happen to put sniper set because I want to make use of her debuffing skill. That will increase her effect hit by 20%. So you can see the main stat here is critical hit rate. It should be something of defense, but I don't know. I think critical hit rate is also good, but we want to make her tanky since she's up front. So probably look for HP in defense. HP in percent, I mean, and defense in percent. That's for the gloves. When it comes to the accessories, you might go for effect hit. That will be really helpful when it comes to her debuffing skill. The silence and the bleed, we want to make use of that. And also the chance to stun an enemy if she's attacked. That's really nice. So for the boots, you can go for speed and more HP to make her more tanky. When it comes to the substats, for these 4 lines in every gear, you know, there are 6 pieces of gear. So when it comes to the substats, look for effect hit so that it will increase her effect hit, right? And then look for HP in percent, defense in percent, effect resist in percent, and some attack. So there are really cases for each of the heroes. It really depends upon their skills. So some will be, let's say, since she's a defense type hero, right? And there are other defense type heroes out there, tanks, right? So we would like to make them very tanky. A lot of HP, a lot of defense, a lot of effect resist, some speed in order for them to have their turn earlier. And let's say, for instance, Nika, she has a lot of debuffs. So therefore, we want to make use of her. Of those debuffs, I mean. So therefore, we want to increase her effect hit. So that's an exception. It really depends. So you better check out the passive of your character. So that's how we gear our characters, basically, here in Exos Heroes. There are still a lot of ways to gear her, but in my case, this is how I do it. I always check out the skills. That's how I put the gears together. It could be wrong on other players, but for me, it actually works on my end. So especially for newbies out there, if you want to try this out, you can do this, because this is how I gear my characters. So since Nika is from Lenombe, therefore we want to max out the signature force of Raquel and also the blue fate core of Raquel, since that also increases or give buffs to characters under Lenombe. And since she's a defense type hero, you might want to look for the blue fate core of Grisel, because that gives buffs to characters that are of the defense type. And don't forget about the Unleash Potential board. So that will be all, guys, for today. We discussed about Nika, and please do watch out for more hero spotlight here in my channel. And I think this is already the 7th hero spotlight for today, so I will give it a rest for today, and I'm going to continue tomorrow. So you better watch out for more, because we still have a lot of legendary grade heroes and some rare grade heroes to discuss. And I will also discuss our 4 mythic heroes in one video, because they only have orange fate core. And from the word itself, mythic, they're already strong without those fate core. But those orange fate core are just for, you know, design purposes or aesthetic purposes only, so they do not have exactly a different effect when it comes to their skills. So that will be all, guys, for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel. My tongue is getting tongue-tied already, because we have been discussing for 7 videos already, and the terminologies and the names of the characters and stuff are really mixing up in my brain right now. Again, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console game adventure. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great day, everyone.